Bob, how it's going? How's it going? Just going over your squat workout today. Your heavy set looks pretty friggin' awesome, man. You're coming all the way down to the box, and that's perfect height. You know what I'm looking at is I'm looking at your hip, I'm looking at your knee. So if you would draw a straight line there, where the head of your femur is, it should be parallel. So, you know, coming all the way down to the box, actually touching the box with your butt is perfect. And when you come up, you know, you drive with your hip and you maintain your back angle. So I'll just kind of give you a little glimpse there. I want you to look at this point here and that point there, and notice when you come up, you maintain that angle on the way up. It's pretty damn textbook, man. Cool. Yeah, I want to keep the intensity high on these, and if things go well, you know, I'll keep the main lift going up, and I'll reduce the accessory stuff. So, man, we were built to squat, so we'll address the length of your training session on this Sunday's chat. So a couple things I noticed here with your back offsets on your pause squats here is first I want you, I don't know how you feel about maybe setting the pins one lower, but if you take a look, you raise your raise your heels to get the weight off. To me, man, that just seems kind of dangerous. If we could set it down a little bit lower and kind of squat under it a little bit more, I'd be a little bit happier with that. But the depth of these pause squats, I really like. That one was okay. You got there, but you paused high and then you kind of sunk down a little bit. I just want these pauses to be as consistent as possible. This one was kind of high. You could actually see kind of the rack through your pants, like right there. So I want these as deep as if you were doing a regular squat. So that's kind of my only critique on these. I mean, it is still light, although it felt kind of hard. But yeah, just getting a little bit deeper there. And like I said, I'll kind of switch around the accessory and kind of go more into the regular sets for the squats to save you a little bit of time there. So, see variable pressure, put them on set. Yeah, as long as this isn't really really hurting your knee, man, and you're comfortable with doing this exercise, I'd like to stick with this exercise and kind of progressively overload that as we go. Cool, and these felt good. Let's take a look. Yeah, you're doing a good job here, bending the bar. And notice how kind of your elbows are slightly inside your hands. I'd rather see that than having your elbows flare out. And my only critique on these is actually on the up phase. So when you go to lock out, I want you to take a look right there. So I want you to take a look at this area here and notice how you kind of lose your scapular retraction. Right there. It's kind of like that. You can actually even see if you draw a line. I'll make this big. If you look at your seam on your shirt, you notice how this ends up coming up just a little bit. Right there. You see that? See how it kind of curls up? That's telling me that you're losing your shoulder blades. So as you come to the top, just keep your shoulders packed down and back, and just try to stay a little bit tighter there. Aside from that, man, these look pretty damn good. I'll play it at full speed for you here. But I'm very happy with that. Like I said, all I'm really concerned about is that reach at the top. But it's honestly not that big of a deal. Everything else looks pretty damn technical, so great work with that. And yeah, with these Swiss bar overhead presses, I definitely want to do sets of 5, and we're just kind of closing the gap between what's difficult and what's really, really easy. So we're just getting close to that. So this is exactly kind of where I want to go. So 40 squats, man. Squat is the foundation of all strength. So yeah, 40 might seem a little excessive, but we're getting there, man. And I will see what I can do with the length of the program, see if we could kind of tweak some things around. But aside from that, man, have a good Thursday, good Tuesday, and I'll talk to you on Sunday.